everybody! So today I'm so excited to bring you this high-end haul I have. Usually I buy high-end products at Sephora or Ulta because they're a lot closer to where I live than the mall and the makeup counters at malls. So, but I wanted to go to MAC, so I traveled to the makeup counters at my local department stores, and I got a whole bunch of stuff. I got way too much stuff, so I wanted to share it all with you guys because some of it's really awesome. So the first thing that I got actually was not so awesome to me, and I was really surprised because this is why I went there and this is what I wanted to get. So I wanted to get the MAC Studio Fix foundation. That's just really, really popular. Their full coverage liquid foundation. And so I got that in my shade, which was NW10. And I tried it for 2 days and then I returned it because I could not stand the smell of it. And I thought I was crazy because I know it's such a popular foundation. I've never ever in my life had a problem with the smell of a foundation before. I mean, sometimes they smell a little more fragrant and perfumey, but this one I just thought that it smelled like chemicals, and not fragrance even, just chemicals, and I couldn't stand it. I could smell it for hours after I put it on my face, and I wonder if there's anybody else out there too that thinks that, but I mean, I couldn't wear it and it's an expensive product, so I returned it, and instead I got the Studio Tech foundation, and my shade in that is NW15 because they don't have it in NW10, and NW15 worked as well. So I got this, and I would tell you how it was, except I don't know because I have to return it. I can't believe this, but I opened it up when I got it home, and check it out. Look at that. Ugh, gross. And then look at that's the sponge. So this was supposed to be a new product, and that's disgusting. It's obviously been used by someone, so ew. I was disappointed, and I guess I have to return that and get it exchanged because it's not new. Anyway, so I'm excited to try this whenever I can get a brand new one. But anyway, so that happened to me at MAC. Sad story. If any of you have had the same problem with the fragrances of the Studio Fix foundation, let me know, because I felt crazy. I mean, the girl at the MAC counter, she said that it smelled the same to her, but she didn't think it smelled like chemicals. She thought it was just fragrance. So, I don't know. I felt like I was going to get cancer on my face from it. It smelled so bad, but in any case, I also picked up the Estee Lauder Double Wear Maximum Cover, the Double Wear, Estee Lauder Double Wear foundation, and I've heard so many things about this, awesome things, and I've worn it 2 days because I've had this for about a week, and my shade was shade number 1, Creamy Ivory, and that's like on the dark side for my skin. So I don't think they had a really, really light shade of this foundation. So people who are really fair, I think, would have a hard time finding their shade. But anyway, one thing that I found really unique about this, that I mean, I'd heard a lot of reviews where people said this was amazing, but I found it really interesting to put on. The first time I put it on, I just tried to put it on, like I put way too much on, and apparently a little bit of this goes a long way. So my tip to you is when you apply this, if you get it, just put a little bit on at a time, because unlike any other foundation I've ever tried, once this stuff sets on your skin, like, it does not move. It doesn't move. I tried to use like a wet, like my beauty blender wet to try to get it to kind of like soften up and blot it out and blend it, and it wouldn't move at all. I mean, if it did move, it was like in a really blotchy, awful way. Like, it didn't look good. Like when it did move, it was like parts of it would move but parts of it would stay, and it just didn't work well at all. So just be careful when you apply it, that as you apply it, you immediately blend it into where you're applying it, and that way it will stay and it will be good. But I thought that was very different to any foundation I've ever used, and I'm not really sure about the staying power and how much I like it yet. I just know that it definitely goes on full coverage. This will cover a lot. Like, this is the most full coverage foundation I've ever used, like, and then once it sets immediately, like, it will stay. So I'll probably do a review or let you guys know, or you can ask me later what I think about the staying power, because the 2 days that I used it, I didn't know, like, after a few hours it kind of stayed, but I noticed that I didn't like the look of it. So that was just my initial impression though, and I might end up loving it. We'll see. But yeah, so I just wanted to tell you guys about how it goes on, because the first day I put on way too much and then it like all stuck to my skin and I couldn't at all get it blended. I had a really hard time with it and I was kind of in a hurry, so it was kind of a pain. But anyway, so that's that on the Double Wear. And then I went to Chanel. I love Chanel. I love Chanel. I love it, I think, just because it's expensive. I have expensive tastes, but I should not have bought these products, but they were both two amazing products that I completely recommend. So the two products are the blush that is for spring. It is called Frivole. I don't know how you pronounce it. It's probably pronounced some French way. Right there is how it's pronounced. But it is like it looks like a bright orange blush in the compact. And this is actually a little brush that comes with it that is not horrendous for a change. I mean, it's not maybe my favorite or anything like that, but it's not horrendous. So it looks very orange in the compact, but when you apply it, it can very easily be blended out. It really just looks really nice and peachy on your skin. So I think a lot of people could wear this. You know, it's probably too light for very, very dark skin tones, but otherwise it's really nice. I thought it's a gorgeous blush. It blends out so easily. It's a matte finish blush, but it doesn't look like cakey on your skin or anything. I just thought it was really pretty. It was kind of pricey. I can't remember the exact price of it, but I remember it was pretty high. I mean, it's Chanel, so you pay for it, but it's just really pretty, and it's limited edition for spring. It has a nice mirror, and then of course the compact is really pretty and nice material because it's Chanel. But anyway, I was pretty impressed with it, and I didn't have any trouble using it on my fair skin. It just looked like a really, really pretty peach color, so I loved that. Or corally peach kind of color. So I got that, and then I got another one of their Illusion d'Ombre. I don't know if it's Illusion d'Ombre or however you pronounce it, but this one's totally different than the last one I got. I have the one that's like a light green, which is like really unique. It's really, really pretty. I think it's called Epitante. But this one is called Mirifique, and it is actually black with a sparkle. And this stuff is so useful for doing a smoky eye. Like, this is so useful. Like, this product, if you love smoky eyes and love to do a smoky eye, this product, so you should totally pick it up. It's so pigmented. Let me show you here. Let me grab a brush and I will show you. I just picked up a tiny bit of product, and it just is like really pigmented. I mean, I don't know. Well, that just didn't work very well, but like, it's very pigmented. And once it sets, it stays. Like, once this stuff sets, it doesn't go. I mean, it's got a really pretty good staying power. I mean, it's not like crazy over the top, like the best thing on the entire market, but it's really good. And the sparkle is kind of like minimal. Like, if you do use it just for it's amazing for smoking out like close to your lash line, like the smokiness, like for a smoky eye. If you use it for that, the sparkle is not like intensely noticeable. I kind of wish it didn't have the sparkle in it, but it is there, but it's not like really horrible. But definitely once it dry, it's very easy to blend. The texture of these Illusion d'Ombre shadows are like it's like a hybrid texture, but these Chanel ones are unlike anything else. They're not like the L'Oreal Infallibles. These are like a spongy kind of texture, just really easy to blend. Anyway, I'm just really impressed with this product. I think it's amazing to use for like a smoky eye is what I like it for. And so then the last thing that I got is I went to the Lancome counter, and I wanted to tell you guys about this because I know all cosmetics people who are, you know, veterans in the cosmetics industry who've been buying upper end cosmetics for years know this, but a lot of you might not know this. So pretty much all of the like counter upper end cosmetic companies like Lancome, Clinique, Estee Lauder, they all from time to time do these amazing deals where if you spend what's actually not that much, like maybe $25 or $35, you end up getting like a really good value of free sample products. And so Lancome did one of their sample things this past week, and so it was if you spent $35, you got like 4 or 5 different products that were really, really nice products. So what I ended up getting, because I wanted to try it anyway and I love it, is their bronzer. It's called Star Bronzer, and it's like a matte bronzer, although I think it has a slight amount of sheen to it. But it's in the shade 2, which is Sunkiss. And this is like the most amazing bronzer for really fair skin, or like mine. I just said my skin tone is MAC, between like MAC NW10 and NW15. So for that shade, this is like such an amazing bronzer. It's like one of those products where you can't overdo it, and if you're running in a hurry and you just need to put on some bronzer, like you just swoosh, 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 you can't go wrong. It just looks pretty and amazing. It's not too orange. It's just really nice. So, and it comes in such a pretty, beautiful compact. I don't know if you can see, all the Lancome packaging is really nice. And so it's $35, and so I spent my $35 and I got this nice product. And so what I got with it, the gift, I got Lancome Mirifique Youth Activating Concentrate. So this is like a really, really popular face product that they have, and so this isn't enough to sample it for at least a week or so, so that's not like maybe amazing, especially if you're not into skincare, if you don't really care about the skincare, but it is a really good product, and it's a very expensive product. So I got that sample, and then I got you were able to choose from like 3 different moisturizers, and so I got this one. It's called I don't know how to pronounce it, Multi-Vital Sunscreen Cream. It's some moisturizer that has SPF 30, 24-hour moisturization. It's just supposed to be just a moisturizer, and it's actually a really pretty good sized product. There's actually a lot of moisturizer in here that will go a really long way, I think. Those are really expensive, so that's a good amount of product to be able to sample an expensive skin cream. And then I got this, which I didn't really like. It's a scented lotion, which I might give away to somebody because the scent, to me, I didn't like it. But sometimes, I mean, they don't always do like a scented lotion. I mean, a lot of times when they do these, the last time I did it, every single product I really liked. And then I got this little compact, which is actually, the lady at the Lancome counter anyway told me that these are actually full size of the shadows that come in these little color design quads. This is different packaging than when you buy it for full price, but there's 4 eyeshadows in here that are all really nice usable shades, except maybe the orangey one if you didn't like color very much. But these 3 are totally very usable, neutral shades, and I got that for free pretty much. And the cost of, if you buy it full price with the full price packaging, it's like $40 or something like that. So I got that for free, and then they also threw in 2 sample mascaras. One was the Hypno Star Deluxe Size Mascara, and the other one was their primer that they have, like it's called like Sills Booster or something like that. So I got all of those free samples just for buying this bronzer, which I wanted anyway. So for those of you who don't know, that those companies do that on a regular basis pretty much, just keep your eyes out. Instead of buying, I mean, Lancome they sell at Sephora, but you can get really good deals on some samples if you just buy from Lancome.com, or keep an eye on the makeup counters at your local drugstores. So anyway, that is the end of my high-end haul for today. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you soon. Bye!